If your furnace trips the circuit breaker, there's definitely something wrong. But do you need to call a professional, or can you fix the problem yourself? Well, it depends on what's wrong. Let's take a look at the 3 most common reasons why your furnace could trip the breaker. 1. The breaker itself is bad. Circuit breakers typically last around 30 years. While that may seem like a long time, a lot of homes are over that age, and if their electrical panels haven't been updated, the circuit breakers may need to be replaced. We highly recommend using a licensed electrician to test your electrical panel, as it can be dangerous to do it yourself. 2. The fan is working too hard. If the furnace fan is working harder than intended, it could trip the breaker because it is using more electricity. This can happen if the furnace filter is dirty or the fan motor is failing. Anything that causes air restriction can overwork the furnace fan. Start by fixing the easiest thing first. Change your furnace filter. If the filter is clean, make sure all your vents are open. If you block off too many vents in your home, either by trying to save money on utility bills or simply by placing furniture over top, you can overload the furnace. It needs somewhere to release its heat. Closing 1 or 2 vents is usually okay, but most of them should be open. If the vents are open but you notice a lot of dirt and dust buildup in the grills, they need to be removed and cleaned. If your home has never had a duct cleaning, it might be necessary, but be wary of duct cleaning scams. Most residential homes do not require yearly duct cleanings, despite claims to the contrary. If your home does need a duct cleaning, be sure to use a licensed HVAC company to do the work. We leave the link in the description to find one. 3. Wiring problems, either from age or rodent damage, can create a short in a wire and ultimately trip the breaker. A short is when a bare hot wire comes into contact with a neutral wire. This can be often handled by insulating the wire with electrical tape. A ground fault happens when a bare hot wire comes into contact with a ground wire or a grounded part of the furnace. The breaker will immediately trip if a hot wire touches the metal box. Any wiring issues should be taken care of by a trained HVAC technician. If you can't safely solve the problem by yourself, call a professional. But first, check the furnace filter, clean the supply, and return air grills in your home. You might just be able to solve the problem. We also have a free cheat sheet with 28 tricks that can help you save on your electricity, heating, or cooling bill each month. Click the link in the description to download.